Hello friends, this is Rajdeep. Welcome to Learning Insight for UGC-NET-JRF Social Work Paper 2. डिस्कस करेंगे यूनिट 1 हिस्टोरिकल डेवलपमेंट ऑफ सोशल वर्क इन यूके एंड यूएसए. Remember, I am not giving details about the historical development of social work UK and USA. Rather, I will give the facts and information that is asked in your NET-JRF exam. And it's my experience and my notes also what I have prepared during my NET-JRF exam. I hope that these 5 slides of this video will help you to understanding about the information and fact of UK and USA in social work. Now this is our video number 3, and if you have not watched my earlier videos, then please watch these videos. You will find all these videos in my playlist, and if you are new in my channel, then please do subscribe and like and share as well. So let's start. Historical development of social work profession in UK and USA. So first bullet point, that is almshouses for the poor and handicapped are established in England by 1804. I have given the color. That is most important point that you have to remember, because history is something that you have to remember, and you have to, it's a knowledge based question, so you can say what is the information or facts based questions they can ask. So almshouse, poor and handicapped, and that was established in the year in England by 1804. The Elizabeth Poor Law is established in 1601, which becomes the major codification of dealing with the poor and disadvantaged over 200 years. According to the Poor Law, poor were divided into 3 categories. First one is able-bodied poor, then second one important poor or unemployable poor, and third one is the dependent poor. In 1662, the Settlement Act was passed by Charles II, and first almshouse was established in Massachusetts. Now next slide. Nova Scotians adopt English Poor Law in 1700. Also, Center for Relief of Poor was established in Quebec by humanitarian group. So that was during the 1700. Now the Gilbert Act was passed in England in the year 1782. The first school for deaf was opened in Boston in the year 1830s. Antoine Ozanam established the Society of Saint Vincent de Paul Society in the Paris, that is in 1833 to serve impoverished people. First Young Men Christian Association was established in England in the year 1844. Canon Samuel Augustus founded University Settlement House in the year 1867, later renamed as Tonby Hall. Next slide. Hull House was founded in the year 1889 by Jane Addams and Allen Gates Starr. The New York School of Philanthropy later became the Columbia University School of Social Work, which was the first schools for the social worker in 1898. The term social work was coined by educator Simon N. Patton in 1900. So social worker was coined by educator Simon N. Patton to apply for the friendly visitor and settlement house residents. Former Forbes publishes Care of Destitute, Neglected, Delinquent Children in 1901. Dr. Richard Cobbett introduced a medical social service department at Massachusetts General Hospital in 1905. Next slide. The Education Administration Provision Act was passed in 1907, and psychiatric social work began at Massachusetts General Hospital when social workers are hired to work with mentally ill patients. The National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, that is NAACP, is founded in 19. Social worker Mary White Ovington and Henry Moskowitz and others helped organize black and white people to establish this voluntary organization oriented toward the protection of legal and social rights of black people and others. So this National Association of Advancement Colored People that was founded in the year 1909. The US Children Bureau was created in 1912, headed by the social worker and former Hull House resident, that is Julia Lathrop. Now, Mary Richmond published Social Diagnosis in 1917. The 17 schools of social work that exist in the United States and Canada from the Association of Training. The 17 schools of social work that exist in the United States and Canada from the Association of Training Schools for Professional Social Work in 1919 to develop uniform standard of training and professional education. So 17 schools exist in the United States and Canada in social work in 1919 to develop the uniform standard, means uniformity in training and profession of social work education. This group was later renamed as American Association of School of Social Work, that is AASSW. So later the group become AASSW, that is American Association of School of Social Work, which later merged with the National Association of School of Social Work Administration, that is NASSA. So it's later merged with NASSA to become the Council of Social Work Education, and lastly it became the Council on Social Work Education, that is SEWE, and it was Council on Social Work Education that was established in the year 1952. So this is the very important point, that how it came. It started with American Association, then it's come to the National Association, then it's become the Council. Now the main recommendation of Beveridge report were, so what are the recommendation of Beveridge report? The many time the question was asked in your NET-JRF exam, that is Beveridge report. What the recommendation was given, that is first, that is social insurance, then public social insurance, then second one is public assistance, third one is children's allowances, fourth one is free health and rehabilitation, and fifth one is full employment. So this is all about, and in the next video we'll discuss the historical development of social work in India. Here also we'll give the bullet point for the important facts and information. And अगर वीडियो अच्छा लग रहा होगा तो then please do like and share, and please subscribe if you are new in my channel. So thank you, thanks for watching.